Hello, my dear viewers. This is Dukas Copy Webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 7th of October 2022, last day of the week. Well, I'm your host here. I'm a Dukas Copy's trading community member. I'm not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank, so whatever we are going to discuss here are my own opinions, and they have nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank. So whichever trading idea that I discuss here is from my side. It is not from Dukas Copy Bank. And in this live stream we will be only discussing about the technical aspects of trading. We will not talk about anything fundamental because we will be only looking at our charts, and the charts will comprise of only candlestick charts. We will not be looking at any other type of charts like bar chart or area charts or line charts. No. All right. And if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to the channel's homepage, look for the two playlists that we have created earlier: chart patterns playlist and candlestick patterns playlist. So what we are going to do in this webinar, essentially, those who are new, for them, we are going to see from where the price can reverse or where it has the potential to go further. Basically, we are going to look for the key areas or the key levels of interest, and we'll see how we can use these key levels to enter the trade in the direction of the trend. In the direction of the trend, we have to understand that when I say this, okay, I will make you understand during the webinar. So this is just an introduction part. So at the end of the session, I will be taking questions from the viewers. So please ask questions. I encourage you to ask more and more questions. Don't be shy. If you have any small doubts, please ask it, and I will answer all the questions, maybe, if the time permits. Lastly, everything that I say in this live stream is only to enrich yourself with some knowledge or some information so that you can take informed decisions while you are trading. And so you should do your own research before you put your money on the line. So that's it before the charts, and I want you to go through this risk disclaimer also. Please go and understand this, digest this risk disclaimer, because this is the essence of everything. You manage the risk properly and the profits will follow. There is no doubt about it. All right, so understand this risk involved, then trade so in such a manner that your risks are limited. All right, so the first chart of the day, of course not this is the last chart of the day. Actually, we are going to see the first chart that we are going to see always will be the dollar index. Now this one looks a little hodgepodge here. All right, before I start, I should actually welcome my viewers. MJ saying hello everyone. Like always, MJ is the first, and then hello MJ, welcome to the stream. And then Anwar M Osman from South Africa, he's there with us. Hello Rakesh, MJ, and everyone. Hello Anwar, welcome to the stream. So nice that you guys are there in time. So since you have come, I am sure that you have already smashed that like and you are already subscribed. So you have smashed that like button. So whoever is joining, please smash that like button first. It helps us in the YouTube algorithm. Okay, so first thing first, that is the dollar index. What is the dollar index doing? What is the structure? Is the structure still intact? Yes. On the daily, it is still making higher highs and higher lows. Now this will be an established low when the price makes a higher high than this candle, which is at 114.72. So this is the highest high that the price has made. Till the time this high is not broken, this will not be counted as an established what is it called, low, because it has breached this previous low, which was an upswing pivot. Okay, now if this low does not break and the price somehow reverses from here, say I think I should remove this channel, these channels. Yes, if for some reason the price starts reversing from 112.87 area to the downside, then see what is going to happen. Something of this sort will happen, right? So in this case, the price would have already started making lower highs and lower lows and lower highs. Now this will be a lower high only if the price breaks this low here, and this low has already broken this low here, which was our upswing pivot. So as per my thoughts, the price is trying to enter in a downtrend now, okay, but is looking for a new lower high. But I may go wrong. But if I have to go wrong, then the price has to break this high of 114.72. All right, getting my point. So what I'm expecting here is I am actually expecting a lower high to be formed here. This is just my speculation. This is not confirmed yet. Okay, the confirmation will come. The price will be in a, the price is still not in a downtrend. Let me tell you, okay, the price is still not in a downtrend. It has breached the previous low, but it has not made another lower high yet. So when a lower high will be made, and that lower high will be made, but it will be established only when this low is broken. So the price has to go a long way to tell us that yes, now the downtrend has started in the dollar index. So what we are expecting here now, we are expecting a huge resistance at this confluence of resistances, that is 112.87 area. If there is a resistance, of course the other pairs, other currencies with respect to the dollar will rise, all right, if there is a resistance. But as of now 112.11 is a good support for the price, and 112.87 is the huge resistance. And if you talk about this on the 4-hour, you will see that there is a counter trending channel. Actually the trend as of now is an uptrend, but also you can see that if we are looking for say a higher, a lower high, then this area here, if it provides us good resistance, then as soon as, if we want to enter short faster, as soon as we see a break in this one, I think that will be a good opportunity to go short. What do you think? Don't you think so? Because we already have an idea. But yes, this will be an idea for aggressive traders. Okay, for those who are not very aggressive, what they are gonna do, they are gonna do something like this. All right, so what they're gonna do, they'll wait like me, and they will enter somewhere here, because at that time, if the price has already come below this, then it would have already breached these levels. And when they breach these levels, that means they have made lower high also and the lower low also. Now when the price makes lower highs and lower lows, it is in a downtrend. Now if it is in a downtrend, then every high where it finds resistance, I will sell it. So if I sell it here, this will be a very safe position to sell this market. Now although this is in a future, this is a long, on 18th of October approximately I am planning this. But as of now, we have reached almost at the resistance of 112.87, and the price is trying to actually take support at these lower levels. I will say 112.11. So keep an eye on these two levels. Okay, how it how the things happen about here. Talking about the euro against the dollar. Well, as of now, everything is happening as per the textbook. Okay, and when something starts happening as per the textbook, then I feel something like something fishy about it. Okay, I feel that something may go wrong. Well, that is my habit maybe, or maybe I'm overcautious, but this is a textbook example of counter trending channel, then that counter trend breaking, then a retest, and then going along in the direction of the trend. This is a textbook example, you can say. You see, the price takes support, then it breaks this double bottom, then takes support at the double bottoms breakout, then price starts moving in a channel, then breaks it, then takes resistance at the retest of the channel, and then comes back down. So this is a textbook. All that is happening as of now is a textbook. Now as per this textbook, if you break below 0.9735, then this 0.9547 will be exposed. Okay, right now on the 4-hour also we have a resistance at 0.9808, and we have a support at 0.9735. Nothing new in this one. If you really want to go short in this one, you have missed any entry, you want to enter, then I think this will be a better idea. Because if you enter somewhere here, you will have a small stop loss. You will have a small stop loss somewhere here, or maybe here. Okay, here, yes, here, not here. I must remove this one. So you will have a small stop loss somewhere here, and you will have a take profit here, and simple mathematics will tell you that you're taking position here and stop loss here 40 points and 160 points or 170 points here. That means 1:4, 1:5 risk to reward ratio, and that will be more suitable rather than opening any sell positions here, keeping your stop losses higher. Okay, this will not be a good idea because yes, you are very close to the support. Let the support break, then let the price come to this area to test it as a fresh resistance. I hope you got the idea because you are with me from a long time. So now you know how to trade this if you really want to trade this. Okay, and talking about the pound here, okay, so much of patch here, but okay, let us see what if it is clean on the 4 hour, because we are drawing the things on the 4 hour. Okay, here you are expecting the price to come back to this area then rise, but it rose higher directly. So I will just remove this one. And here you are expecting the price to break below this and then come to test this resistance area, but it immediately came back to test this as the fresh resistance and now is dropping lower. This we had seen actually on the 2 hourly. Okay, so this is what we had seen. I was expecting the price to go lower yesterday and then come back to this area to test it as a fresh resistance, but the price today only has come back here to test it as a fresh resistance and now has dropped almost more than 100 points and is now trading at almost at the day's lows. Now where are the next levels of supports here? Well guys, this low here may provide some support to the price. Okay, this low here, this one, that is 1.10246 may provide some support. Then this low here may provide some support, but these are all on the 2 hourly, and 2 hourly candles, okay, they are not that trustworthy, but yes, they are of importance, some importance here. Now if I switch it back to 4 hour, actually on 4 hour you will also notice that these are the important levels. It was support here in the past and then support here. So this time if the price comes here, it may act as a support again, but I don't really think so, because on the bigger prime time frame, that is on 4 hourly, it has broken below the rising channel, and I think now it will keep on falling till the low of the channel, that is 1.0326. that is what I think. And if you are looking for a selling opportunity, I think there will be a good selling opportunity below the low of this candle, but the next support that we have just drawn at 1.1024 is very close to that, because the risk to reward ratio will not be favorable if you sell at the current levels. So what you can do is actually let the price go below this 1.1024, and similarly like in the euro US dollar we have done. Well, I'm not supposed to actually tell you the price levels or give you any conditions to open, buy and sell, so I will just refrain from saying all these things, and I'll just give you an information that what are the next levels of support and resistance as per the requirement and the scope of this webinar. So yeah, 1.1024 seems like a good support now, because there is no support in the in between. Now you may think that okay, this was also a low created by this price movement, so this will be a good low. No, only such a low does not qualify as the support. Okay, so that's the difference between drawing your horizontal lines and the difference between drawing your horizontal lines properly. All right, talking about the Australian dollar, nothing new here. A break of 0.6362 will open the way to 0.6253, and on the higher side we don't have much of the support for the price, because there are multiple resistances. One is this long-term falling channel that has been broken already, and this will keep on acting as a resistance if the price starts going up from here. And even if it breaches this channel and goes up, then this rising channel which has just been broken will again be acting as a resistance. And if the price is able to breach this one, then this 0.65699 will again act as a resistance. And there are so many actually resistances for the Australian dollar, if you can see, on the way up, but on the way down it has very less supports. After 0.6362 it has 0.6253, and after 0.6253 it has 0.5984. so what you can say is that it is easy for price to go down now rather than going up. All right, New Zealand dollar after the bearish engulfing. Today there is a follow up. This follow up has been halted by a 0.5606 area, which was a good support as per our charts. And after this is breached, if this is breached and the price closes any day below this, then 0.5606 will be, sorry, 0.5564 will be the next area of support for the New Zealand dollar. After this is breached, we are looking for this weekly channel, which I am actually anticipating to be a very good support for the New Zealand dollar here. This is the area which I am expecting to be very useful for the buyers if they really want to open their positions here. All right, guys, on the upside we have a resistance at 0.5754. I don't think there is much on the 4 hourly in this one. See, there is nothing much on the 4 hourly, just down, and so much of selling pressure I think will result in more sell off even below 0.5564 area. US dollar against the Canadian dollar is not showing so bullish signs today, maybe because of the rise in the Brent prices, guys. You see the Brent prices rises, Canadian dollar appreciates, then the US dollar depreciates against the Canadian dollar. This is a simple correlation, and I think this is what is happening. A rise towards 1.3867 may be possible only if the prices of the Brent are halted. Of course they have entered an uptrend already. I will show you when we discuss the Brent prices, but from here it looks like 1.3867 is now not possible because the prices of Brent have started an uptrend. I will show you why. All right, so where is the support now? 1.3646 on the lower side is a support, and on the higher side we have resistance at 1.3867. Already the price is trading at the support and resistance level of 1.3715, although it was not very important, but 1.3646 may be a very important level. So you see how in the past it has been a good level of resistance for these candles. After the breakout, this level may act as a good support now for the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. USD CHF, a lot of consolidation. Still the price is finding it very difficult for a rise. Short with the SL above. Okay, I will just remove this one because this has gone long back. 9856 was somewhere here, so let's just remove this. So now the price still, although it is at the resistance zone, but you see how in a good way it is holding at the resistance. Now when the price holds for a long time at the resistance, then there is a fair amount of chance for it to break out in the direction where it is holding. Now since it is holding at the highs, there is a fair amount of chance that it will open the way up. But the problem is that on the upside there is a huge resistance. One this rising channel, one is this rising channel. So we have already come into the zone of confluence of these resistances. Immediately after a breach, there is a 1.0049 area, which is also a huge resistance. It has been in the past. Now I'm expecting it again to act as a good resistance. And as you see how there is a head and shoulder formed here, then there's a breach, and then there is a support being taken by the price. So there is so many things going on here. I think a breach of 1.0049, if that happens, if a clean break happens on this one, okay, you may get a very strong, very good buying opportunity in this USD against Swiss franc here. Okay, because it's after that there is a very less resistance on the way up, and there are huge targets possible in the USD CHF actually. All right, guys, so you got the idea, right? Up to 1.0049, I think it is difficult for the buyers to push the prices to this level, but beyond that I think it will be very easy for the buyers to push the prices higher to 1.0242 and 1.0334 area. So similarly in the USD JPY, although the price has been trading in this range for a long time, but you see how beautifully it is holding at the highs, okay, at the resistance zones, although it is also very close to a very strong resistance. Or you can say maybe some big fund manager is either opening his buys here or maybe his sells here. But yes, something big is about to happen because the price has been converging here. You see the price has been converging here. Now anything is possible here. But if the price breaks higher than this 146.98, like I was saying in USD CHF, if the price happens to breach this area like this, then this is going to be very good for the USD JPY. I mean, not good, so good for the Japanese yen, because at that time you will see next highs beyond 150 levels. You will see huge buying in the US dollar against the Japanese yen. But if it acts as a good resistance and the government decides to push it down from here, then you will see the price coming down very fast, which we have already created the marks how it will. All right, but only this is the key level 146.98 area where we want to see how the price action occurs. Okay, so keep a sharp eye at this area when the price breaches or even interacts with this region here. Silver, we are bullish for silver above 21.11, but till now the silver has not been able to give us a good close above 21.11. Yesterday, after giving a doji candlestick, today it has found the resistance near 20.86, although the high it made today was 20.81, and the seller introduced themselves to the bulls and they breached the low of yesterday, but the low of day before yesterday has not yet been breached. Also notice that 19.78, if the price comes here, then it will act as a good support for the price. Okay, and if it comes to this broken trend line, it may also be a very good support for the price. Okay, and yeah, for now I think only this much. If you really want to buy this market, I think buying above 21.11 is recommended. Before that, I don't think it is a good idea to go long in this market. Okay, it is not advisable. But if you find some bullish price action happening at 19.78 and you really want to take a risk because it has broken these two highs which were important resistance, and this clean close above on a daily chart was a very good indication that the bulls have resumed its uptrend. But I don't know why I believe that 21.11 is an area where the buyers will have to push so hard to make sure that they are now in control. Although after this Marubozu, the next day they could have broken here, but you see the sellers are also equally strong, although there are bulls here, but the sellers are equally strong, so they are trying to push the prices lower. So I don't want to enter a market in the buy zone. I don't want to buy this market with just a hope that okay, 21.11 will break this time at least, because I know that this is a level of resistance. So I think this is a better idea to let it break. Okay, I will show you how, although you already know. Let us take a support here maybe and let it break. If it break, come back to this area, then whenever it comes back to this area to test this as a fresh support, at that time we should open a buy position. I think that is a good scenario, because in that case you will have multiple reasons to buy this market. One of the reasons is that it has broken higher from this multiple zone of multiple resistances here. Okay, now it is free of resistance, and now that resistance turns into a support, and we already know that once the resistance is broken, it acts as a good support. So if we buy something at a good support, we have a stop loss just below that support level. It gives us a huge confidence in keeping that position open for a longer time, even if a new uptrend has started. You know that the market was in a downtrend here. Now you know that this high is broken. If when 20.86 is broken, there is a chance that the market will enter an uptrend. Now if the market has to enter an uptrend, why not to buy that market on the very low prices? Now if the uptrend has just started and your stop loss is somewhere here around 50 points, then I think you can even target 25.62, because once the trend starts, it takes time to break that trend, right? So if you have entered the trend earlier, you can ride all the waves till 25.62 maybe. Okay, this is just an example, and how you are going to manage the trade. If it happens, you buy here. When it comes here, either you sell half and bring the stop loss below this one. You are still profitable and you have no risk at all. Or you can book all, let the price come back to your whichever rising channel you make, to that channel, and then buy again like this. You can do whatever you want to do, man. to keep your position running in your direction. I don't know whether I'm able to explain it to you or not, but I just hope that you got the idea what I'm trying to say here. Keep your risks to the bare minimum. Okay, something happening on the daily chart of the gold. Now, if there would have been sellers in this market, they would have already dropped the gold to at least 1683 levels here. You please understand my perspective when I say this, even Osman. So the gold rose very fast to these levels, then it dropped to these levels, then again rose to these levels, dropped to even lower levels, higher. No. So what is happening? Do I count it as a consolidation here? I think this is a bit of consolidation happening here. You have to understand this price action. You have to understand this price action that 1683 was a very good resistance as per our views. Okay, I will just increase the width. In our views, 1683 was a very good resistance, and now that resistance is broken. If that resistance is broken, that means those who were short here, they are out of the market because their stop losses are triggered somewhere. And if their stop losses are triggered, what they are looking for, they're looking for buying the gold. The problem here is that if they have their stop losses have triggered here, so they are expecting this area to be tested again to open the buys. This is how it happens. Okay, and something like this is happening here. But the major support is where the major resistance was, right? So if this was the major resistance, then this will be a major support. All right, this is the one thing. Then now after this one, you see this falling. Okay, not this one, but on the 4 hour, do you see this bigger falling channel, the channel with a bigger okay, I hope you got it. I will turn it into red, maybe foreground color red. Okay, and background color also red. So you got, so out of this channel the price has already tried to go out, and now the support that the price is asking for is already in the channel. So that's why maybe the price is coming back to the channel to find the fresh support. This is only a small scenario. So I'm saying that there is a possibility that when the price comes to 1683 this time, those buyers who missed the bus here, they will try to board this bus and push the prices even higher to 1753 and 1808. That is what I mean to say. Because if there would have been sellers in control of this market, they would have already pushed the price to 1683. All right, 1683 levels, because then they would have been in control. But since they are not able to push, so what I'm saying is those who are going out of this market, they are only the profit bookers, and the buyers are still looking for an area of opportunity, which as per my chart is 1683 area. Got my point? Okay, I hope Anwar and MJ, you are getting my point. What I'm trying to say here, because if this would have been a sell-off, this sell-off would have breached all the levels and pushed the price back towards 1683, because there's no reason for the price to stop here. Do you see any level in the past here? No. So 1683 is where it should stop, and 1683 where I'm looking for a bullish engulfing or bullish pin bar now. So let us see how the things unfold here, maybe on Monday or maybe on Tuesday. Okay, so okay, Brent. So till yesterday we were looking for a bearish pin bar at these levels or a bearish engulfing. Now there was no bearish engulfing or no bearish pin bar. So what happened? If there is no bearish engulfing, that means the bulls are in control. So if bulls are in control, what we want to do? Well, now we know that the price was in a downtrend for the short term, at least. Okay, for the short term, the price was in a downtrend, and that downtrend has been now broken. That downtrend has been broken. So what I was trying to ask you to do in the USD CHF here and USD JPY here, that has already happened in the Brent. Okay, the breakout has already happened. So let us see on the 4 hour, has it acted as a support already on the 4 hourly or not? Okay, so this has not acted as a support on the 4 hourly because the last 4 hourly candle is the breach. So maybe we want to see the volumes. Where are the volumes? So if you see the volumes, can you just compare these volumes with the price action? There are 1.6139 million volumes, and earlier it was very, so yes, the volumes are huge, almost double. So yes, this is a valid breakout, and what we are expecting now, the price to at least retrace back to 95.76 area, where we will become buyers in this market with the targets of 100 and maybe 105.44 area. Okay, this is a buy, but not at the current levels. We want the price to retrace back so that we get a better risk to reward ratio. All right, guys, Brent is a buy, but not at the current levels. Keep this in mind. Whenever you get a better opportunity, maybe you want to go long. But what you can do is, at least you can do something. All right, it has already started some retracement maybe. What you can do is, you can do something like this. All right, can you do something like this? All right, I include this low also, and this side here, this side. So yes, something, maybe you should be looking for a buying opportunity when the price retest this rising channel. All right, euro against the Australian dollar. The price tested 1.5397. Yesterday there was a bullish candlestick. Even today there is a bullish candlestick, but the buyers are shy. They're shy because the price is already at the resistance zone. But you remember that there is no resistance above 1.5397. So you want to buy this market, do not buy now. Similarly, you can be looking for a buying opportunity after this one, after this breach here. Of course, you will miss out on some profits, but then you will have a peace of mind because thereafter there is no resistance till 1.6153. All right. So I think that will be a better opportunity, a better option to go long in this one, rather than buying here and then thinking about, oh, 1.5397 is the immediate resistance, I should not have opened a buy position, blah blah blah, and so many things. All right, do not risk much thinking that, oh, I know how the market will move. You never know, if it may start sell off from here, anything can happen. But if it breaks through 1.5397, then yes, there are so many buyers here. I want to become a buyer, and if I want to become a buyer, I will buy like this. This should be your plan. And if it is not your plan, you do not agree with me, let me know in the chat. Okay, US dollar against the South African rand. So something interesting is cooking on here also. Although we are expecting there is a lot more possible, till 22 the price can go, okay, to this area. But we need the price clearing 18.2191 area before we take any initiative in this one. Of course, the US dollar is strong against the South African rand, but I think a breach of this area and then coming back to 18.1188 as testing it as a fresh support, I think that will be an area of opportunity for us to go long. Okay, right now if you ask me, price is already at the resistance of 18.1116, and further there is a resistance at 18.2191. I will say let it go beyond that and then let it come back to test this area 18.11 as the fresh support, and if it does test it as a fresh support, then I think we should be looking for a buying opportunity. All right, guys. Similarly as it is happening in the other US dollar pairs. So in USA tech, those of my friends who were short and whose stop losses are still not triggered, I think they are going to see 10,678 very soon in this market. Yesterday's bearish pin bar and today's follow-up is a very clean follow-up. Even today you can see 10,956. It is very much possible seeing this fall. I think it is very much possible, but I will not say much. Fully agree. I am watching your OD and hoping it breaks the resistance to go bullish. Yeah, nice. So one thing is for sure, MGA and Anwar, if you are with me here, I mean in this webinar, if you are staying with me for a long time, I will change your mindset if you are into, opening your positions very soon. I am kind of guy who can convert you into a very conservative trader, like a turtle. You do not enter a trade just because you want to. You want to enter a trade, then you have to be quiet. You do not board the bus as it comes. You board the bus, you first understand how many are sitting inside, to what extent the bus can go, what is the risk, are the windows open, the windows closed, is it winter, is it summer, everything you plan ahead of your travel. Okay, so similarly in the euro audio also. So here we are already very close to the support of 10,956, and I'm actually expecting this support also to break, and maybe we can see 10,678 very soon in this market. USA 500 yesterday, who was my friend? I'm sorry if I have forgotten the name, but I think out of you two somebody had asked me about how would you have traded this, and if you had said about anything like buying, then no, you said that you are short here, right? Somewhere. All right, 3804 was your short, so this was your stop loss. Okay, if you are short from 3804, then you are very rich already. Who was that? Please let me know out of you two. Anwar, it was you, or MJ, it was you? Who was short here? I'm very happy for him because now he's very rich guy. All right, you want to look for booking profits near 3635. That is an option if you really want to book profits, but I will insist that you keep on holding to your position and let it go to 3209. This is what we are expecting as the target. I just hope that you're still in this position. Okay, this is a very good position to hold, and today I think we are going to breach 3635. It is very much possible, only 5 minutes or 10 minutes more. All right, the US dollar against the Chinese yuan, like I said, that there is a possibility of, okay, yesterday only at the time of webinar, it was giving us a bullish pin bar. I remember saying that you can keep a stop buy above the high of pin bar and keep your stop loss below this one, or maybe below 6.9753 and target 7.1960. Well, this is already happening, and if you are not long in this already, please do not try to open any position at the current levels, because in that case your reward to risk ratio will not be good. Okay, will not be good. Yes, still open. Okay, you want me to manage this trade? Actually, you can bring your stop loss above this 3748 now. Maybe you want to bring your stop loss to 3752 area. Osman, it does make sense. Okay, the price after making this low here has made another high here. Now it is making lows, so you can bring your stop loss above 3752 or 53 area, so that even if it reverses from here, you are not in a loss. Okay, and you can be very much sure about or you can book half of the profits already if you want to. Okay, so USD US Chinese yuan, yeah, 7.1960 is the resistance area. If you are not long in this particular one already, then I think you should not open the current positions at the current levels. All right, Euro JPY, we have created a counter trending channel on the 4-hourly, and I think till the time this channel does not break, which I am expecting it to break at around 140.75 area, then I think if it takes support here, then I will become buyer in this one. Okay, but if it does not hold as a support 140.75, then I think I will not become buyer, because price has already retraced from 145. If it traces back $45, sorry, $5, I think it will be a good area of opportunity, because the mark here, okay, from here till here, it was almost 670 points, and if you see the Fibonacci retracements from here, then you will see that it will be approximately 50% of this rise here, and this is a healthy retracement. And you see how it was a good resistance and good support in the past, good resistance, good support, and good resistance in the past. So I am expecting this level to hold 140.75 area, to hold as a good support if the price starts falling from top to this area. So this can be used as a very good support, and if there is some bullish price action here, maybe I will also become a buyer in this one, because at that time the target is 142.29, which is which will a good reward to risk ratio perspective also. So let us see if I get a good opportunity. I think I will become a buyer in the Euro JPY in the coming time. Right now 142.29 is the immediate resistance, and 140.75 is the immediate support in this market. GBP JPY, although I am bullish in GBP JPY, but the problem here is that it is clinging to the long-term support, and if you knock again and again at a support level, there is a chance that that support level will break. Now if it breaks below this level, then it will become a very strong resistance. You see, a strong support once broken becomes a very strong resistance. There is no question asked about it. So actually I am thinking that this support will hold, but these two candlesticks that are preceding it, they do not tell me that yes, there is any hope, because this is a bearish engulfing at the resistance, then there is a bearish pin bar, then there is no hope because there is no bullish candle whatsoever. So a break in this, I think, will result in what is it called, an avalanche. So if that avalanche occurs, then the next support for this is 157.70 for the GBP JPY. All right, so keep this thing in mind. On the higher side, we have a resistance at 162.73. Last thing that we are going to talk about is the gas. The gas, although it has breached this short-term rising channel, but maybe because of the Brent is rising, it is also trying to find some support and is trying to rise. But I don't think there is any connection between the gas and Brent now, because you see, Brent has, okay, I will show you something on the 4-hourly. The correlation, okay, you see Brent has breached higher than the high that it had made on 14th of September, and the gas also had made some highs, I think, on 14th of September. If you see, okay, you see here 15 and 14. So this was the high that the gas had made on 14th of September. But you see, where is the gas now? So it has not breached, not even close to that high. So you see that the correlation is dead, or you can say that people may be bullish on the Brent, but they are bearish on the gas. So what essentially I want to say is that any opportunity, any rising opportunity, any opportunity of rise in the gas should be seen as a selling opportunity. And also notice how yesterday's bearish pin bar was there. So yesterday there was a bearish pin bar. That means whenever the price starts to go high, it is being sold by the sellers. So a close again below 6.599, I think will open up the ways for 5.325 area. Okay, I hope that makes some sense to you guys. Now, because you guys are are from a long time, you have been with me, so I just hope that it is very easy for you to understand whatever I say, and you find it easy for you to follow. Now in the end, I hope you get some idea about the support and the levels of resistance that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just please keep in mind, I'm asking you, Anwar and my friend MGA, please do not risk more than 1% of your capital on any trade, and please look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk. If there is no potential profit of 3 times the risk that you're going to take, then please do not do it. Okay, I've sent you a message on Skype to initiate contact. Not sure if I had sent it to correct Skype address. It's Rakesh Kumar. Yes, it is right. It is right. Anwar, this is correct, and I have got your message. Thank you for contacting. I will be in touch. And guys, please press the like button if you find this webinar useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Also, you can join the Lucas Copy Forex community where there are so many traders like me. The links are there in the description. If you are aware of any of your friends who are interested in learning the price action, they can join us. Even if they don't want to subscribe to the channel, that's fine, but let them sit here, talk to us. Maybe we can share some ideas, and maybe then we can become friends. Okay, so have a very profitable day. Thank you very much for being with me today. See you on Monday. Thank you very much again for watching.